Yeah, I felt like I kind of lost the ensemble as a whole, kind of lost some time at the beginning, and I probably could have cut the ensemble off and reestablished the time, but I just kind of kept going and let them get back into it in the faster, um, the more articulated section, and the time got back up, but I felt like I could have just had a restart right there. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of talking a little too much here, and I could have just got back into the playing and tried to show that with my conducting and not like explaining everything before we start. But that's something I'm still working on right now. Yeah, again, the tempo slowed down. Yeah, so this was the first kind of reactive part of my teaching that wasn't on my plan. And that melody that seemed like the most problematic note for all the instruments involved. So I wanted to hold that one out and get that one in tune since we land on that so much on the strong beats throughout. I still think I kind of settled as far as the intonation goes on that note. Because even after we worked on it, it still was a problem. But I kind of just kept going to not lose a lot of time in the rehearsal. But I think I kind of settled on that sound. Yeah, this was. I talked about this in my reflection, but I think that this was probably my most effective part of the teaching. Because I gave them some like positive feedback after of what I liked, and then also gave a correction, and then showed that in my conducting afterwards, and I felt like the sound really changed a lot, and it sounded much more close to what I want in terms of the legato right style right there. And now I put that back in context with the melody to check the balance. And I started snapping right here to help the time too, because it kept slowing down at this same section, and it improved after that. Yeah, I felt like in that melody section I was showing a lot of phrasing and stuff, and looking back now, I feel like I could have exaggerated it much more in my pattern to try to bring that out in the melody, like a hairpin type phrasing right there. But looking back now, it's not as much as I thought with showing that phrasing.